So we have studied the fourth point, that is deviation, analyzing the deviation, and we also saw that there are two methods are there, like a deviation toleration limit is there, and there are two methods or two principles are used there. One is critical point control, and next one is called as a management by exception. Okay, and we also studied about the advantages of these things. Next we have say that causes of deviation, why or how there may be deviations. What are the possible reasons that the deviations may be taking place? So the following are the possible causes of deviation. The first one, human causes. The efficiency of the employees is the chief cause among the human causes. So the human causes means related to the human being or related to the employees. Okay. So in our employees in an organization will have to be very much dedicated towards the organization. So the working or the efficiency of the efficiency of the employees is a very much important factor. Okay, if the employees are efficient, then performance will be very much high, and they will be able to reach the standard. There will not be much amount of deviation. And if the employees are not efficient, then there will be deviation. Okay, there will be big amount of deviation. If the employees are very much efficient, they will be able to produce the product or according to the given target. They will be able to achieve the standard. So there will not be deviation. If there is a deviation, it shows that there will be some kind of inefficiency of the employees. Okay. Then there are that may be first one reason. Second one is that uncertain events, like it includes strikes, lockouts, shortage of raw material, entry of many competitors in the market, etc. So there may be any unexpected events may be taking place. Okay, so some things which we are not able to expect. Okay, see like this coronavirus problem was there, and suddenly the company's lockdown was declared, and the companies were unable to open or run the business. So that is so we have not expected, like our schools are closed. We see like from our childhood onwards till now we never got such an opportunity that we can sit 6 months at home, isn't it? We have been studying from just childhood onwards, but we never got an opportunity. And you are very lucky that you got this opportunity, isn't it? So we never expected, isn't it? So anybody in the world might not have thought that there will be a complete lockdown for 1 month, and you will have to sit inside your home for 1 month time. We never expected such kind of things, isn't it? And we also were unable to think that we will be able to sit like that. You know, so how we will be able to survive, or how we will be able to sit in our home for at least for 1 week? Like when we are traveling and all, we have to be in home quarantine. Okay, do you know that? Yes. Like I have already completed my quarantine. Yes, yes. Huh? I completed, I came before and I completed and I came. I went there in Kerala, I was in quarantine there, and after that I came here, then again I was in quarantine. After that only, my quarantine is over, then only I started coming to the classes. 7 days, now as per the 7 days quarantine is there. How many days you are quarantined? So that. We were inside, we were not having any contact. Before the holidays I had come. So there was holidays there, that time I was there in this one, and we were there. I was already reached there, I was inside the room only. And when we went to Kerala, then there we had, means another house is there, which we are giving to rent. And now this coronavirus problem is there, that's why they are not staying there, so we were staying in that house. And when we went there, by that time our parents, they had purchased all the things for 1 week time, and everything was kept there. And after that, we were going there and living there for 7 days without having any connection with anybody. Okay? So such kind of things and all we never thought, you know. So in our mind also it was not there. I'm sitting in the class with wearing mask and all. Have you ever experienced? Have you ever thought of this one? No, anybody has not thought. It's no. So these are some of the unexpected events. And see, like after some times, or maybe after some 10 years or even see like now still now it is any antivirus is not found. And even if the antivirus is found, then also they say that see like the means that what say the content of the structure of that virus is changing. Okay, so like now the virus structure has been changed so that the already prepared vaccines may not be working. So once if the structure changes, you know, so when it is it's like the virus is this virus they have studied and they are making antivirus for like your computer viruses are there. So one virus we are putting antivirus, and if we do not update the antivirus time and again, then it will be affected. You know, so we cannot say that once you made an antivirus, it will not be applicable for every virus. But this coronavirus, they say that its structure is changing. We don't know anything. Some news it is coming, which is true, which is not true. We don't know. Some say that they found the vaccine. Some say that the vaccine is available from November onwards. Now November already started, but it is not coming. Some are saying that it will take 2 years time to develop a vaccine. So different news are coming, and which we cannot trust all the things. So whatever may be there. But see, like even if the vaccine is discovered and even if we are using the vaccine, then also we may have to continue using this mask and so on. Okay. And in the future, even if coronavirus problem is over, then also in the future when it is coming, like because of the amount of pollution is increasing, so afterwards there will be a situation where we will have to use mask every day. Isn't it? Without wearing mask, we cannot go outside. Such a situation may be there. There may be a situation where we have to carry oxygen cylinder also with us. Isn't it? There may be a situation we have, see like we are carrying bottled water now. Isn't it? But when I was in your age, we never thought of carrying bottle, means purchasing water, we never thought. Okay. Carrying water is okay, but we never thought of purchasing water. We never purchased water when we were students alone. Never. If any shop you go, you get water there. You know, anybody will give water. There is no need of. If you ask somebody, they will give you water. There is no any kind of issues. But now we have to purchase water. You know. So likewise, there will be a situation. In earlier, when we were small, it was the only thing which is available free was water. If you go to a hotel and ask them to give water, they will give water free of cost. No money is to be paid. Other things, if you are purchasing, then we have to pay money. But for water, there is no charge. But now, if you go to hotel, they will bring bottle there. You know, one bottle they will keep. Even if you use it, not use it, but you have to pay the bill. You know, sometimes if you return it before preparing the bill, then they may reduce the amount. But if you are using it, if you kept it on the table, they will charge 20 rupees bill in that. You know, hotel bill when you are preparing, 20 rupees they will charge one bottle if you are taking. So these things we have never expected, but those things came. So in the future there may be like you have to, when you are coming to the school, you have to purchase one bottle of oxygen and put it in your bag and connect it to one wire also will be there and you have to attach it. Mask will be there. So such a way you may be living in the future. You know, oxygen may not be available if deforestation is continuing, pollution is continuing. Maybe 10 or 20 and in like some 50 years. After 50 years, anyhow, this kind of situation will come. So, how much it will be there, that we cannot expect. You know. So, this type of problems are there. So there may be some uncertain events, unexpected events may be taking place. So, at that time, it may not be. We may not be able to achieve the standards. Then various hurdles. It may include the breaking of machines, irregularity in electric supply. All this. So some various hurdles may be there, like you are working with a machine and sometimes the machine may break down. You know, so it may not be working properly. So then we cannot produce the product. But sometimes they like most of the machines are working with electricity. And in some areas we don't have a regular supply of electricity may not be there. Okay, so in a time and again earlier, like when we came in here, so in a day we were getting some 4 hours, 8 hours only. This was there. Electricity was there. Isn't it? Do you know that earlier it was like that? Now almost 18 hours. Almost full day is there. because we are all having that this one battery, so we don't understand when the power goes and comes, we don't understand or we don't notice, isn't it? So, but in our side we don't have this one, battery is not there, because all 24 hours supply is there. Okay, so there is no need of keeping a battery there. So now it's like if maximum if like heavy rain is there, and if some like a tree and all is falling to the line, so such a way it may be getting cut. And if it is cut means fully cut. 2 days, at least 1 day it will take, because they have to come and remove it and fully. Or such a way only it will be cut. Otherwise, all 24 hours power supply is there. Okay, so in some areas, or depending on the areas, like some industrial areas and all are there where they are supplying, giving all 24 hours power supply will be there. Okay, so it will not be there. But in some areas there will be some problem. When we were staying in our flat here, we were having a problem that voltage variations are there. Okay, sometimes very high voltage is there, sometimes no voltage. Fan and all is not running, it will be just moving like that slowly. Okay, light and all is not seen, you have to put torch and see whether light is there. Okay, such a situation means light is blinking, is very small layer like this Jugununa, like that it is there, very minute. Sometimes it will come very high. So we have to use that stabilizer. You know, otherwise it will not be there. Now they repaired that this one. What's the transformer. Now supply is somewhat okay, and now anyhow people are not using, most of the like fans and all are not used. That's why supply is there. When it become summer only, we will come to know whether it is proper or not. So these are there are maybe some kind of issues like that, breakage of this one, and if voltage variation is there, this will also affect the machines. Like especially some companies and all, when they are using like these packaging machines and all are there, or such type of machines, very costly machines are there and which are running on electricity, but still a slight variation in electricity can damage that. Okay, so normally they will use some stabilizers and continuous supply and all is maintained. Okay, so they have to use the equipments, but sometimes it may go even more than that. Okay, then another one is that wrong standards. It may be in the form of making a wrong estimate about sales, profits, costs, etc. So there may be another way of deviation is that the standard that we have set itself may be wrong. Okay, so we have expected that this much we will be able to produce. So you know, see, like standard is set before the actual work starts. Okay, so when the actual work starts, only then we can say that what will be the real actual condition. So we may be expecting that one person will be able to produce this much, and 10 employees are there, so altogether this much employees can be producing this much output. Okay, but in reality, when it comes into reality, this may not be possible. So sometimes the standard which we have set will be wrong. So it may be sometimes we will be overestimating. We will be thinking like sales are there. Imagine that we are planning to sell a product, and imagine that in a month we are planning to sell for 100 products. Okay, so if we set a standard, sometimes we will be able to sell 150 products also. Sometimes we will be able to produce only 50 products. So it may be depending on the actual situation. So once if you compare this one, and after that only we will be able to understand whether the standard we have set is okay or not. Sometimes the standard which we have set may be wrong. So this also may be possible. In this way, deviations and their causes are traced out and then reported to the officers concerned for taking corrective action. So in this step, what we do is that we find out how much is the deviation, that we will find out, and also what is the reason for this deviation. Why there is deviation? Is it because of the human cause, or is it because of any unexpected cause, or any other problems are there, or wrong standard is there, whatever may be the problem, that they will find out and give report to the managers. Okay. Then the last step will be taking corrective action. The last but the most important step in the controlling process of controlling is taking corrective action. By now the deviations and their causes are known to us. Now is the time for removing the hurdles in the actual work progress. The purpose of corrective action is to bring the actual work progress to the level of expected progress. This includes two types of arrangements. So after that, the last step is that we have to take some corrective action. We have to find out the solution for the problem. So like first step we made a target, set a target there, and we measured the actual performance. Then compared the actual performance with the standard, and we found that there is a variation, and we also found what is the reason for this variation. Okay. Now the last step is that we have to find a solution for this one. Imagine that if it is a human cause, there is inefficiency of employees. Okay, that is the reason, and that is why the work is not performed. Then what we can do? We have to improve the efficiency of the workers. So for that, we may be giving training to the employees may be required. Okay, so employees are not trained, that is why it may be there. Or sometimes the employees may not be motivated, even though they are trained, they know how to do, but they are not motivated, that is why they are new to issue or not being efficient. So then they have to be motivated. So some motivational methods may be used. Okay, some if customers, in case of imagine that if like selling, marketing companies are there, they are unable to reach the target because maybe sometimes the proper advertisement is not there. People are not knowing about the product. That is why maybe there. Okay, or some like sales promotional methods may be there, like one buy one get one free, or some type of promotional techniques may be required, or some lottery method, or different type of promotional techniques has to be used. So we will find out what is the reason for that, and we take a corrective action. Okay. The purpose of corrective action is to bring the actual work progress to the level of expected progress. So this includes two types of arrangement: removing deviation by removing deviation in the actual performance. If the production has declined because of some defect in the machines, it should be immediately got rectified, and the employee should be asked to work overtime to compensate the loss in the production. So if there is a deviation in the actual process, so removing this deviation, that is the first step, one method. Okay, so we made a target of 100, and we could produce only 80. So there is a deviation of 20. Okay, so this deviation is there. So see, like if this is one day, first day, this is the actual problem. So this we found that there is a problem, and this problem is because of the machinery is not working properly. So there is a problem with the machinery. That is why we were unable to produce. Okay, but the next day what they will do is that they will be repairing the machine. The machine is repaired. Okay, so the machine is repaired, and next day they were able to produce 100 output. Okay, but that is not enough, isn't it? Because here already the loss is there. So now see, like monthly target will not be achieved if it is continued like that. Okay, today we achieve the target, but the previous target is deviation is there. So we have to maintain that. Okay. So what we have to do is that we have to like some overtime we have to do work, and at least some time output we have to produce additional for one day. Then next day also achieving the target, and plus and more. So some additional work may be given. So overtime work will be given, or any other extra methods are done, so that the loss, this deviation can be maintained. Okay, so like here minus 20 was there, so that like here producing 110, 102 days each, then they will be able to increase so they will be able to continue with the standard. Do you understand? So that is one method. Whatever may be the problem, that first we have to solve the problem, and come into the level of achieving the standards, and the lost products we will have to cover up. Okay. If it is in case of your studies, imagine that you are you are not studying, and maybe because of like you went for a marriage function, and 1 week you could not complete studies. Okay, but after coming back from the marriage, if you continue your studies as the previous way, then you will be losing that, like a 10 days class was there, or a 1 week class was there, that you missed. So you have to cover up that also, isn't it? So normally if you are studying for 3 hours, then you have to, some extra time you have to study, isn't it? At least 3.5 hours, and half hour you have to study the lost classes. Okay, so such a way, until and unless the full area, so how much portion you had missed, that much you have to cover, then only you will be coming into a normal level. Do you understand? Okay. Then stopping in a repetition of any such problem in the future. For example, making an in-depth study of the causes of the defects in machines and taking such steps as will prevent any such problem in the future. So not only that we have to avoid the problem, but we have to see to it that this problem should not take place in the future. Okay. So this was the problem was there because of the failure of machine. Okay. So failure of machine is there, so we have to once in a while we have to do service of the machine and we have to check the machine whether the machine is working properly or like oil and all is there or not properly, and some belt and all is there that which is becoming like some belt and some chains and all are there which become like loose after using it, you know. Sometimes like some things we will have to change it after a month, like if a car and all is there, so we have to give a service, and some belt and so on are there, some oil and all is there, so that we have to change. Okay, or when we are imagine that if you are to go to Lucknow or any faraway place, before that we have to check it all the things like brake pad and all is there or not, or like a clutch pad is there, brake pad is there, or all these type of things are in proper working condition or not. So sometimes like a brake, one rubber type thing is there, brake pad is there. So if you are applying brake for some time, that will get it will be becoming thinner. So if it is very much low, and after that brake will not be applied. Okay, so there will be problem. Accidents will be there. Or some like oil and all is there, and some belt and all is there inside, which is getting loose sometimes. Like a bike and all is there, chain and all is there, no? Cycle and all also. So if you are pedaling for so many days, after that it will become very loose. So if it becomes so much loose, then it is there is a chance that it will slip. So while you are going, if you are going in emergency, like coming to the class or going somewhere, then if it is slipping, then you have to go for putting it, and then your hand and all that grease and all will be there. It will become very much dirty. And if it is of a cycle, somehow you may be able to manage, but if it is of bike, then it is difficult to manage by ourselves. Or tire and all is there, that also you have to see, like if tire becomes very much like flat, then we have to change the tire, or some puncture and all is there. So all these things we have to check it, you know. So such a way machines are there. So in a factory when it is there, so we see to it that the machines are going in a smooth way. So normally in every company they will check it after each and every time. Okay, so they will verify all the things, the filters and all these type of things are there working in the proper way. So we have to take proper measures to see to it that the same problem should not take place in the future. Okay, so this is the fifth step, and there are some factors to be considered while taking a corrective action. What are the things that we have to consider while taking a corrective action? The manager should take care of the following facts while taking corrective action. Corrective action should be taken only after a careful inquiry into the cases of deviation. So we should not take a corrective action, but we have to properly study what is the deviation, whether the deviation is tolerable or not, and even if it is not tolerable, then what is the reason for that. So exactly we have to study. If you do any mistakes, like if you have wrong analysis is there, or if we set the target wrongly, or the target or the standard is not proper, or the measurement of actual, if it is not measured properly, so such a ways are there. So if such kinds of problems are there, then there may be problem in the future. Okay, so we have to conduct a proper study, inquiry we have to conduct. After that only we should take the corrective action. If the wrong standards has been determined, they should be modified. If the standard which we have set is wrong, then we have to modify. Like if 80 is the capacity of an employee and 100 is the target set, and there is no any use of keeping very high standard. Because if you are making a standard which you can never achieve, there is no any benefit in that. Okay, we have to set the standard in such a way that it is achievable. Okay, so you are like if you are getting 40 marks now, and you are making a target that I will score 95% mark. If your capacity is 45 only, then it is not possible to achieve. It doesn't mean that a person who is getting 40 marks may not be can never achieve 95. But if his capacity is there, then, isn't it? So if he is good in studies or if his capacity is there, but he is very lazy and not studying things properly, so that is why if he is getting very less mark, then he may be able to achieve. But his intellectual level is that much only, then there is no any benefit, isn't it? So like some parents are there, so sometimes mostly like when you are choosing these subjects, isn't it? Like physics, chemistry, or like a physics, PCM, PCB and commerce. So when you are choosing, most of your parents are there. They are thinking that if you take PCM only means it is good, okay, and if you are PCB means you are average, and the commerce means you are very poor. So such a way, a consideration is there. PCB, PCM means a very high standard, very nice. It doesn't mean like that. Okay, what is your capacity? If you don't know mathematics, you don't know to add 2 and 2, and you are taking PCM and sitting there blinking like that, what benefit is there? So there is no any benefit, and you are not going to get a job also. You are going for engineering without knowing mathematics. What job you are going to get? You are not going to get any job. Okay, but if you are coming in this one, if you are studying in commerce, if your level is like that, it doesn't mean that in commerce you don't need mathematics. But if your level, what is your capacity that you have to understand? Based on that we have to go. And what is our passion? Isn't it? If I am very much scared of blood, if I see blood itself, if I faint, and if I am becoming doctor, what benefit is there? Isn't it? So if I am actually very much afraid of blood, especially others' blood. My blood I am able to tolerate. Isn't it? If it's something my hand got cut and all, there is no any issue. But if I see somebody is getting injured, I will try to run away from there. Not because I am not interested to treat that person, but I cannot, my mind will get somewhat stuck like. So once, because like when I was in Khalilabad, once I was traveling, and on the way there was a road accident was there. And I went there and thinking, what happened, and let us see like that. I went there. And when I saw them on the footpath, means on the middle, divider is there, so on that something was kept there, and one red color cloth and all fully covered there, and fully covered thing it was there. And I was watching, some things are there, some clothes and all are covered and kept there like that. I was thinking, but when the police when they came and they opened that, one person was like down there, and he was alive, not dead also. And they covered this, some cloth was there, and fully, that full cloth was covered with blood. That was not a red color cloth, but the color of the entire cloth was changed to blood. It's fully covered with blood. So after that I was not able to stand there. I escaped from there. So it is very much, let's say, frightening time, If we see accidents and all, it is very much problematic. So like that person, different people will be having. So when you are in a hospital, you will get such type of a patient where, in front of you such a person will be lying down, and we will have to take care of that. So if you have that mind, courage should be there, or your mind should be set up in such a way, It is not possible if you see, like if you want to, when they are cutting opening, like a operation and all is done. If you are afraid of blood, when you cut it, then any of blood will come. So if you are afraid, then you cannot become a doctor, Or engineering also, it is like that. You are getting a building construction. Sometimes you are like you can see different buildings, constructions and all are there. You can see in Basti that this was there. So they made, and on the way it broke down. One bridge was made now.
Yes.
So that is because of the fault of engineering, and not only fault of engineering, because they are not using proper things, like cement and all is not used. They used only for namesake. Less amount of things are used there. I have seen that when in this one construction site I was there, and like this bridge was made, and what they do now, they put thermocol pieces inside. They big, not like small one, big thermocols. There you have to put stone there, they are putting thermocol. So then how it will be standing here? So I have seen that, because I have seen that engineers and all are there. So this work site is there, engineer was standing there. So they will call the engineer and go to some hotels and all and give them nice food and all, and they will be enjoying it. That time they will be doing this type of job. Means they have to fill up with the, like when they are concreting and all, they have to fill up with the that concrete mixture, so cement, sand, metal, all these things are there. In between that they will put thermocol also. Okay, and when it's like downside also they will put cement, upside also they will put cement, and in between some thermocol pieces and all are there. So after once it is filled, when it is completed, you cannot see that. Nobody will be able to understand. But that much power only it will be there. So sometimes they will make like that. So, and in Kerala there was one like a road was made. Then after like when completed, road is completed. Then after that they were saying that this road you can with the hand you can remove the road. This one that rubberized road they have made, and it is there. After with just with the hand you can, if you scratch it, then that stones are coming out. Then what will happen if this one is going? So such a way this is because they have not used the proper materials there. So that amount of things that they have to use, it is not used. So that is why this type of problems will be there. Okay. The next corrective action should be taken only by the manager who is directly connected with the work. So the one who is appointed there. So the person who is in charge of that. Say like for production, in case of a production department, if there is any variation is to be made, then that production manager should take the action, corrective action. So not by the other departments or not by any other people. Okay, so the concerned person has to take the corrective action. And action should be immediately taken so that loss can be avoided in the future. Okay, so if a problem is there, we cannot keep it for tomorrow or we cannot simply leave it like that. Okay, so immediately the action has to be taken. So that's like if mistake is taken place today, if today itself if it can be repaired, then they have to repair it so that the work will not be affected in tomorrow's work. Do you understand? So by tomorrow it should be ready. And if it is like 1 day time, if it is taking, then within how much earlier it is possible, that much earlier we have to do the corrective action. So it should not take long time. Then if necessary changes should be introduced in the policies, procedures, rules, etc. A special, so sometimes we may have to make some changes in the policies or procedures or rules, all these things. So normally policies, procedures, rules, all these things are not changed. But in sometimes when our policy is there, so as I told you, like a credit policy is there. So if a company is having a credit policy that we will never give credit to any customers, but in some cases there we may be thinking that there will be some problems, and without giving credit we cannot survive in the market. If such a situation comes, then we have to change our procedure. You understand? If our policy has to be changed. So if it is necessary, we have to change the policies, procedures also. A special feature of the corrective action is that control does not come to an end only with the implementation of corrective action, but it has to be observed as to what effect it has created on that actual results. And if the results again happen to be negative, corrective action should again be taken. That is why it is said that controlling is a continuous process. So just by taking controlling, corrective action is taken. With that the problem may not be over. Okay. So once if a problem is found, once the deviation is found, then we found that there is a problem and we analyzed the deviation and we found what is the reason and we took a corrective action. But just by taking a corrective action we cannot simply sit. Controlling is not over there. Okay. Again all the same steps will be continued. If the standard which we have set is wrong, then we have to set a new standard. Okay. After that again we have to measure the actual performance. Then again we have to compare the actual with the standard. Then we have to find out the deviation and analyze the deviation. And if what may be the reason for that, that will be found. Then again corrective action will be taken. And after that if it is going, so every time it has to be there. So repeatedly these things have to be taken. Do you understand? If today the deviation is taking place because of one reason, tomorrow there will be deviation because of maybe another reason. Okay, so each and every time we will have to do this same step again and again. So it is a kind of circle like. So first the standard will be set, then actual measuring of actual performance, then a comparison of the actual performance, then analysis of deviation and corrective action. Again, they will go for standard. So such a way it will be rotating. Okay, so it is a continuous process. Okay, so that's about the chapter. Thank you so much.